I am highly upset that I even have to make this kind of video because why? YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here to talk about the rumors that Washington is interested in Jimmy Garoppolo, and I'm basically just going to come on here and tell you why we shouldn't want Jimmy Garoppolo, and to basically address the fans that are okay with Jimmy Garoppolo. Without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. Let's get straight into today's video. So again, this news came out about 2 days ago, and I could have easily jumped on it and made a video about it, but I was really pushing it off. I wasn't even going to make this video, but when I seen the amount of people that were actually in support of getting Jimmy Garoppolo here, I was mind blown. And again, everyone's opinion is going to be different. I understand that, and rightfully so. You have your own opinion. You could like Jimmy Garoppolo if you want. So I'm not saying you don't have the right to like him. I just personally don't agree, and that's fine. Everyone doesn't agree with my opinion, and I don't agree with some of you guys' opinion. That's okay. That makes great conversation. But yeah, man, Jimmy Garoppolo, I do not want him here in DC. Not at all. And if we get him here in DC, I would really be upset. I would not know how to feel. Well, actually, I do know how to feel. I would be pissed. I would be really, really mad. Like, we landed Jimmy Garoppolo out of all guys. You know what I'm saying? Even if we swing and miss for Deshaun Watson, we swing and miss for Aaron Rodgers, we swing and miss for Russell Wilson, those three guys, and we land Jimmy Garoppolo, I'm still going to be hit. I'm still going to be mad. You want to know why? Because Jimmy Garoppolo sucks, bro. He sucks. Shout out to Pedro Schmidt. I was on his stream, I want to say 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and I was having a debate with the guy that was defending Jimmy Garoppolo and saying, yeah, he likes Jimmy Garoppolo and he think it would be a good fit here. Jimmy Garoppolo is terrible. Again, I'll say that. And I will very much rather have Taylor Heinicke than Jimmy Garoppolo. Yes, you heard it here first. Taylor Heinicke is literally better than Jimmy Garoppolo. Don't care what anybody has to say. Jimmy Garoppolo is 31, not that old, but considering the fact that you're going to have to pay this man $24 million, and again, $24 million is a bargain, but for Jimmy Garoppolo, kidding me? You're going to have to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. You have to trade with Kyle Shanahan again. We know his grudge against the Washington organization. So it's just not a good situation for us. Jimmy Garoppolo is terrible. He's literally the reason why the 49ers don't have 2 Super Bowl rings in the past, let's say, 3-4 years. Or at least, you know, making it to their second Super Bowl, because you don't know if they would have beat the Bengals or not. But again, Jimmy Garoppolo is the liability of that team and is the reason why they didn't hoist at least one Lombardi. That 2020 versus the Chiefs. If Jimmy Garoppolo hits Emmanuel Sanders in stride, they win the Super Bowl. Couldn't do that. This year, single-handedly got carried by his defense and special teams. Deebo Samuel literally was that offense. Jimmy Garoppolo didn't do anything. What did he have, like 100 yards in that Packers game? He was terrible. He sucks. Taylor Heinicke is better. You put Taylor Heinicke on the 49ers in either one of those situations in a 2020 Super Bowl or this past year, I guarantee you Taylor Heinicke delivers. I guarantee you, because Taylor Heinicke, yeah, he isn't the best, but he's a gunslinger. He's a guy that's going to give you a chance to win each and every week. Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't. He's literally a Walmart great value version of Alex Smith. Because even you could somewhat win with Alex Smith, but you just know with Alex Smith, if your team goes down by 14 or 20 points, the game's over. Jimmy Garoppolo stinks. And this is for all the people that want to compare Taylor Heinicke and Jimmy Garoppolo. These are their stats. So this is Taylor Heinicke's stats this past season. 3,419, 20 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. This is Jimmy Garoppolo's stats this past year. 3,419, 20 touchdowns, and 15 interceptions. And I understand why Jimmy Garoppolo missed the game or whatnot. That doesn't matter. The moral of the story is that their stats are neck and neck. Jimmy Garoppolo is 400 yards better than Taylor Heineke, if that's how you want to look at it. Taylor Heineke is literally better than Jimmy Garoppolo, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that we do not need Jimmy Garoppolo, and if we land Jimmy Garoppolo here in DC, I'm going to be pissed. You might as well just draft a rookie, Malik Willis, Desmond Ridder, Kenny Pickett, whoever, and run it back with Taylor Heineke if that's your plan. Again, even if Jimmy Garoppolo was a free agent, I wouldn't want him. But the simple fact that you have to trade for this guy, give up draft capital, and take on his contract, why does that even attract some of you guys? Another big problem with Jimmy Garoppolo is the guy is always hurt. I mean, he's always having a season where he is either dealing with a foot, a leg, something of that nature. It's always something with Jimmy Garoppolo, and that should be another knock, is the guy can't stay healthy. So again, why do you want him here? I obviously think Jimmy Garoppolo is Washington's last choice, but again, even if that's your last choice, you have Taylor Heineke here that you could start, and while you're developing a young guy. You don't need to go out and trade capital for Jimmy Garoppolo. Then we already give the 49ers enough with Trent Williams, who's playing as one of the best, if not the best, left tackle in all of football. Like, we don't need Garoppolo here, man. We really don't. And if we get Jimmy Garoppolo here, because a lot of you guys complain about Taylor Heineke and how he's mediocre, he's average, a quarterback. If we get Jimmy Garoppolo here, we're going to be in this same revolving door that we've been in the last decade plus of being average, being mediocre, 7-9, 8-9, 8-8, and 6-10, and just being average, not being the worst, but being average, not being the worst, not being the best, but being right in the middle, missing out on the playoffs or barely sneaking in. If you get Jimmy Garoppolo, this thing is going to continue of 7-10, 7-9, 8-8, 9-8. All that's going to continue. And do you really, really want that? Do you want that? Because based off of our defense last year, I love our defense going into last year. But based off of what happened last year, and we missed Chase Young for part of the season. We missed Montez Sweat for part of the season, and they weren't even having good seasons last year. I get that, but our defense is not as good as the 49ers. So Jimmy Garoppolo really rode that defense. If he comes here, who's to say our defense is going to be like the 49ers defense? So even more pressure is going to be having to be put on Jimmy Garoppolo, and we know he can't handle that well. Jimmy Garoppolo is a liability. Doesn't have a strong arm. Makes dumb choices. Can't run. So although Taylor Heineke makes some questionable choices, at least you know he's going to, 1, put your team in a position to win. He's going to, 1, take chances, and he can run. And again, I'm not here to compare Taylor Heineke and Jimmy Garoppolo for the starting position, but I'm saying if anything, you should just roll with Taylor Heineke if Jimmy Garoppolo is your choice. So this is how I'm looking at it. If Washington swings and misses on Russell Wilson, swings and misses on Deshaun Watson, and swing and misses on Aaron Rodgers, and you're like, okay, what do we do now? Draft a guy and then go get Jimmy Garoppolo. If that's their mindset, you might as well just draft a guy and get Taylor Heineke. That's the reason why I'm making this comparison, for that specific reason. But bridge, I guess you would say. But I just don't get why people are even intrigued with Jimmy Garoppolo. What has he done over these last years to make you be like, oh, I want Jimmy Garoppolo here? He is going to put us over the top. Because I'm telling you this now, he's not. He is a liability. And we're going to be in the mediocre realm for another year. We're never going to get over the top unless we get that game-changing quarterback. So yeah, man, there you have it. I just want to come on here to talk about that just because I had to get it off my chest that Jimmy Garoppolo stinks. And I know you guys know that, but for the people out there that really like Jimmy Garoppolo and think he would be a good fit here in Washington, I had to let that be known. Jimmy Garoppolo sucks, and he does not deserve to be here. And if he is here next season, I'm going to explode. As always, me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Don't forget to visit the store link down below in the description if you're interested in buying some JGTS merch. Thank you so much. I'm out. Peace.